What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Zulo here, back again with another Harukaze Mound video. And today we're back here with chapter number 7, Clutch Hitter. And yeah, I think I could do this video short. So let's just get right into it. So starting off, Ibuki kind of goes on to explain that it's called the lucky inning, the seventh inning we're in. And he just says that because usually pitchers, their stamina are down, and the batters are usually, adjusted and adapted to the pitcher's pitching style. But in reality, I feel like it's more so of a turning point inning than of a lucky inning. But again, maybe that's just like little baseball slang. But we have a we have that that first page was actually a really nice page. I really like this page with everybody over here in the what do you call it? The mutt, the butt, the pit. I don't know what you call that, but the little section. And then as we go on, we have this little interaction between Whack-A-Mole and Satomi. And again, we know Whack-A-Mole is always talking smack, always gotta open his mouth. He's always just saying something. He goes on at Satomi because he's basically like, yo, like he doesn't swing at his first two um, strikes, and Satsumi is kind of like, well, like they just weren't right, and Wacom was like, bro, like they were in the nice sweet spot, like you could have hit them, and he basically just kind of telling him that if like you're supposed to let the hard pitches go by, but then swing at the easy pitches, which he's not wrong at. Like obviously, simple baseball knowledge is if you can't hit the ball, don't try to hit it, but if you think you can or it's a like easy pitch and swing that. um, but basically, Satsumi kind of just makes this cool little metaphor of like I'm just gonna read what he says, but he basically compares it to like girls. And he's like, what did he say? Oh yeah, he was like, I think a good batter looks for the type he likes and doesn't let her get away. And obviously, we already know that Satsumi is Mr. Popular, so it kind of tracks for him. And we have Ibuki on the sideline, kind of talking about um, Shizen's pitcher, Kosuke, who we met last chapter, and how basically his one of his like his unique pitching style is a split finger fastball. And again, I just did some like really quick research, and a split uh pitch, right? I think yeah, split finger pitch. It's like this, and the ball goes like in here, and I mean you can hold it at the bottom, I think, or you can like have your thumb laying at the bottom or outwards, but like the ball goes like right here. Like, bro, when I saw that, I was like, that's crazy. And for those of you guys that don't know, like pitchers be throwing the ball fast and hard, so like I don't even know, like I would need to like grip the ball. I could not do this like that. Like, how do you? Nah. So that was kind of cool. I wish they was able to show that because yeah, when I looked that up, I was like, I saw the ball in his hands. I was like, bro, that's crazy. But yeah, so that's like Shisen's their pitcher's like unique little pitching style. Um, and starting up to bat, our first batter is Whack-A-Mole, and Whack-A-Mole gets a hit. So I'm pretty sure he went to like first or second base. They don't really say, but then Maisuke got um a ball four, which is basically when um well actually I'm just gonna explain. I'm pretty sure we all know like simple baseball, like three strikes and you're out, this and that. But with strikes, there's kind of like two ways to get strikes. Because one, there's a strike zone. So basically, a strike zone is pretty much like a space where it's like a space where you actually can, when you are able to actually hit the ball, it's actually like, inbounds basically. And if you just like let it go, even if you don't swing, even just let it go and it goes through a strike zone, that still counts as a strike, even if you don't swing. And then obviously the second most obvious one is when you miss a pitch and you get a strike. So that's two ways to get a strike. And then a ball is basically, at least when you get four balls, is basically, well, you get a ball when a pitch goes outside the strike zone. And a ball is basically when you get four balls, you kind of get first base for free. So right now we have whack-a-mole. I'm guessing on like second base, and then yeah, second base, and then Maisuke because he got a ball four. He's on first base for free. So we have two people on the bases. So we just need a little nice hit, and we can get some points in. So next up, our third batter is Kengo, and Kengo unfortunately gets all striked out. He missed all three swings. So then our fourth batter comes in, Ibuki, our goat, our little mini goat, and we have this cool little like inner monologue with Kosuke Shizen's pitcher, and he's kind of like, bro, he's first of all he's like, bro, I'm not trying to lose to these first years, but also too he's like, bro, like out to do like why are we even versing this nobody ass team? This nobody team. Um, and they also make a little comment that he's actually, even though like it's like halfway in this game, he's still like amped up, and we get Ibuki out. Ibuki also misses all three of his swings, so it's looking pretty bad. We have two outs right now, and then we have two people on the base, so we have one more try. So whoever our next pitcher is, if they don't do it, then we just lost a good opportunity to win. So our next batter is, of course, Satsumi. So Satomi, he got his hair all in the way, his bangs. Not like, bro, somebody give this man a clipper, please. Give him a hair clip. Give him a rubber band, a hair tie. Like his hair just all up in his face. But he's up at the plate, and Kosei kind of gives a message that like, yo, he's kind of giving weird vibes, kind of mysterious vibes. And again, as Whack-A-Mole kind of said earlier in this chapter, Satomi does not hit or swing his first two pitches. He just lets the ball go, so it counts as two strikes. So they get easy two strikes. So he has one more chance, and Kosuke literally puts everything into this pitch. Like the art is amazing. You can see him like you can. Oh, okay. Now they show the splitter. Okay, now okay. I didn't see this before, but they show the splitter. But he's putting everything into this pitch, and he throws a splitter. So obviously that type of pitch, and we finally get to see Satomi swing for it, and he hits it. This is such a beautiful um, double spread. I think it's our first double spread batter spread, which is kind of cool. And he goes to Satomi, so that's really cool. And it's a beautiful page. He looks really like he really looks elegant in a like really weird way. But also look at Ataru if you're reading this. Like he's in the corners looking crazy. Like he's not happy at all. Man is straight face. And even in the next page, bro is mad. I don't blame him. So with that hit alone, Satomi, we get a 3-run homer. So basically everybody made it back, and we got 3 points just off of that one um swing. And Ibuki kind of just goes on to tells us how Satomi is just really unpredictable. He's just a wild card because, he just goes for the harder hits, not like the easy ones or stuff like that. He's just different. And he did mention something about like he throws people off, and even as a reader, I'm not gonna lie, Satomi threw me off. I thought he was gonna be some like narcissistic, I don't know, like just I don't know, just kind of all about himself and this and that. But like yeah, his playing style is actually really, really different, really unique, which is pretty cool. And I kind of mentioned this like a couple of videos ago of like I wanted more people who, have little quirks, and I'm kind of glad like this is his quirk, this is his condition. He likes the harder pitches, so I think that's pretty cool. And we got this cute little moment, everybody back at their section of the field, grouped up, and everybody's like congratulating him, and we get this cool little moment where Whack-A-Mole, he takes off his helmet and goes to like congratulate and give him Satomi a high five. And it's stuff like that I like. Like Whack-A-Mole, he does be annoying me. I don't really like how he talks to his teammates, but like when he comes around, I feel like that's cute, and I know what they're doing. So like it again, it's just cute, and I appreciate that, to be honest. Um, and yeah, we have Ibuki even hyped up too a little bit. He's kind of like, okay, like our team is kind of our team is kind of cool, you know. But Ibuki makes another like inside comment about how like the real ace is Tetsuo, and Tetsuo was the guy we met like 2 chapters ago. He's Autoru's um senior. So we're about to see. He looks like a powerhouse. I don't think we've seen him throughout this whole game. So we're about to see probably something kind of crazy. And the chapter just kind of ends at the beginning of the eighth inning. And right now, they switch sides because it's over. Oh, I guess I should say Tetsuo he finished up the seventh inning, so they switched, and then yeah, the chapter just kind of ends off with Ataru at the batter base, and then our boy Haru about to pitch to him, and it's like, yeah, this is their fourth confrontation. So yeah, that's where the chapter ends. Overall, I think the chapter was really cool. I think this chapter seven kind of needed what needed to be done. We got a nice little comeback moment, some like team bonding, and a nice action sequence. So and I think this chapter also I saw more people talking about Harukaze. At least I saw different people talking about Harukaze. So that was really cool. So we got some more eyes on it, and yeah, I think this chapter is overall it is like again I don't feel like they're doing anything wrong with the pacing. I feel like the pacing is literally like really good. It's working out. So like story wise, I don't think there's much um that they're missing. I feel like it's flowing. Um I think this chapter is the end of volume one, or the next chapter, chapter eight, will be the end of volume one. But either way, I feel like it's literally a pretty good spot because if this chapter is the end of volume one, I think it's a really cool comeback cliffhanger chapter to end off on the volume. Like, oh, like will they make a comeback? I think this chapter is a really good hook chapter and a chapter to leave off for people who read mangas by volumes. If it's chapter eight, then again we don't know what's gonna happen. The match could end by next chapter. We could win, we could lose, we could leave off on another cliffhanger. So like again, either way, they're off at a perfect spot. Um, yeah, I just hope we meet the coach soon. And again, I still want them to lose in a good way. But if they win, they win. I'm still gonna be hyped for them. Um, what else? I definitely want to do see more of Ataru. Like, I hope he's like a reoccurring little like I want to say villain, but enemy, I guess. um, I'm excited to see other characters, and I really do miss Kaze. Like, bro, I want to see Kaze. Um, what else? Like, yeah, I don't have any like negative things to say as like at all. Only thing I would bring up is maybe again just little like quick editor definitions of like some baseball slang or terminology, just because I feel like baseball terms aren't as known as other things. Like in a weird way, I feel like they're like self-explanatory, but at the same time they're not. Like not everybody's gonna know what a ball is. Like yeah, we know what a ball is, but we're not gonna know exactly what it means. Um, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I really want to go to a baseball game, so I'm excited to really grow with this. And then by the time we're like, it's by like chapter 50. Okay, not even by chapter 50, by like chapter 30, I feel like I would get the hang of baseball stuff. So I would love to go to a baseball game. I've been seeing a lot of people in the Discord go to baseball games. So like now I'm like, dang, like I gotta go now. Um, And yeah, I think I said I saw people talking about it more. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. We're getting some more eyes, and yeah, I think overall, we're pretty cool. I like where we're at. Well, that's all my thoughts for today. Anyways, hope you guys all had a great morning, day, afternoon, or night. Either way, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, please stay safe, stay blessed. Love y'all. See y'all later.